What's up, YouTube? So today I was gonna make a video on what parts and hardware I stock, or I shouldn't say stock, that I keep on hand that I might need while flipping equipment. If you didn't see any of my other videos, pretty much what I do is I buy and flip things, or I part them out on eBay. I'm working on this is my personal jet ski right now. Brush hog, that's the hood for my lawnmower. I actually bought that brush hog. Right now it has the mowing deck, the finishing deck, but I do have the brush hog. I bought that and that rototiller just from flipping things. So over here I keep a bunch of extra parts from mostly stuff that I sold on eBay and I decided to hold on to. So I'm gonna go over all that. And then these are all my hardware containers. So I'm not done yet. Obviously, it's probably been a long time, but I was gonna build another one of these for these four and then label them all. You know, time just got to me, and money. That's real cheap though. I probably have enough wood in the basement to do that. But yeah, so what I keep over here, this stuff right here, gas filters. Get a lot of stuff that people are just getting rid of for free because it needs a gas filter, or the carburetor's no good and they just don't want to deal with it. So I always keep gas filters. Those are all air filters. Those are more air filters. Then back there I have more air filters. That air filter in the back is actually a spare for my brush hog. So that I wouldn't recommend keeping because that's a specialty air filter. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna actually pull a lot of this out and open it up so you're not watching me do all that. I got everything pulled out for you. So up here is my first container. This is pretty much all my gas stuff. So this is all stuff I keep. Gas filters, a smaller gas filter. These I like to put in anything that I'm keeping for myself, because I don't use a lot of this stuff all the time, so I can shut the gas off, turn it back on. Primer bulbs, a lot of spare carburetors up here, a lot of parts. What we got down here? Oh, these are all spare gaskets for the Briggs and Stratton carburetor bowl in the bottom. A lot of times, old equipment, you'll pull that out and those will break, so I always keep a lot of those. Springs, more gaskets, little pieces of hose. This is a carburetor spring for a John Deere. This is a special gasket, gas filter just for my jet ski. These are on and off valves. Not exactly sure what they're for, but I'm sure they'll fit other things. Gas clamps, little filters. Those I know fit like the still, backpack blowers, things like that. This container over here, spark plugs, just random ones. You know, 50-50 if I'm gonna have it. Probably not. Usually have to run them by spark plugs if I need them. This is a gasket for the fuel pump on my jet ski. Spring, exhaust pipe, not really sure what that's for. These are all wheel bearings. I'm not sure what this one's for actually. These are wheel bearings for like the John Deere's. That one doesn't feel too great. Those are master links for go-kart chains. I do work on go-karts, not recently, but I have in the past. Keys. Every time I part something out, I just throw the keys in here. Tons of Cub Cadet, different types of keys. These are the caps for the coil that go on the spark plug. Sometimes you'll see those are just broken. They're real easy to swap out. What we got over here in this bag? That's a set screw. Not really sure what that's for, but may need it one day. I want to throw that out. All right, over here, these are all carburetors. Well, not all of them obviously, but these are carburetors. Usually when I take something apart, I sell the carburetors on eBay. For an OEM carburetor, you can get like 30 to 40 bucks. Of these, I say, because somebody already tried to swap them out and they're like the Amazon ones, so not worth anything. But maybe one day I'll need a part or something off of them. Brake handle, not sure what that's for. Probably one of my kids' things. Over here, we have all fuel pumps. 3 fuel pumps. These are all good. I don't save them if they're not good. I make sure if they're in this bucket, they're good. Never know when you need a fuel pump for a ride-on lawnmower. And we got a bunch of coils, solenoid, a couple solenoids in there. This whole bucket I just keep on hand, because when you're flipping things, if you could save 10 bucks, 20 bucks, that's profit. Over here, these are love couplings. This one's broken, but these were from log splitters I was working on. So that's all that. Then down there I got my gas line. Up here I keep some spare belts, mostly for the equipment that I own, John Deere's. Those belts over there, hit or miss. You need something. Pull string. They're right. The one in the back, it's brand new. That's Distill. That's the one I usually buy. A couple oil filters. I use those for my truck. One's for my truck and one's for my brush hog. And I got this little blue toolbox right here. I don't even think there's really much in it, but that was a part from my jack. Then over here, I have this box of random parts. So in here is mostly spare wheels, a lot of random parts. This is a whole box of old gas caps, oil caps. There is a lot of center caps in there for lawnmowers. Really, that box just gets tucked away. It's not used that often. Then I got all my hardware. I'm not gonna pull all of these out, but give me a second, I'm gonna pull out some of them. So here's the last part of the video, the hardware part. What do I keep? I keep everything from everything that I parted out, unless it's sold with the item. All these washers, pretty much from stuff people were throwing away that I parted out on eBay. Every time I throw something away, I grab it. The biggest part with this is keeping it organized. If you just got a 5-gallon bucket, you might as well just roll that out and just run to the store every time you need something, because it's not worth it looking for it. Washers, nuts, a lot of nuts, bolts, lots of bolts. A lot of my stuff is from John Deere's because that's what I sell the most of. And then I put the rest, put some more on the table over here. So, more nuts. This is all like hooks, trailer pins, and then this is all just miscellaneous stuff. So all 90% of everything I just showed you in those last 6 buckets, I got from parting stuff out. Those are drill bits, so I didn't pull those out. This stuff over here I do buy, obviously. This is more hardware. I get a lot of stuff from Harbor Freight. It's pretty good, but yep, I keep all the stuff on hand. Cotter pins, screws. These are those plastic clips for your bumper in your car. Break those all the time. Hose clamps, self-tapping screws, pins, snap rings. These are smaller snap rings. Oh, rivets. Rivets, I've seen that before and I couldn't remember the name. And we got zip ties, screws. There's a bunch of random stuff down here. This is all stuff I always have. And I don't just do small engine stuff, obviously. I also work on my cars. I bought this, well, my house is up that direction. I bought that house, which was built years ago, so it needs a lot of work. But I'm really focusing today just on like the small engine stuff and the hardware I keep on hand to repair and flip things, or I do work on some stuff for other people, but I don't really like to do that because I don't have time. When I'm flipping something, it's whenever I have time to get it done. So thanks for watching. I do plan on making a full video, just like walking around showing you what I got going on, especially how I sell parts on eBay, lawnmower parts, things like that. But I'm out.